Alright, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you about the limitations of this radio CS106, which is AM, FM and medium wave portable radio. It's a good radio. I've reviewed it previously, but I thought I would like to bring one of the biggest limitation of this radio before anyone else decides to buy. First of all, this radio is very cheap. It comes like under $15. It's like around $10 or $12 if you buy it from AliExpress. But if you are buying it for more than $15, then it's a waste of money. It's a good radio, no doubt. The FM is very good. Medium wave is, I will not say very good, but it is sensitive enough. It's like decent. Shortwave is good. I'll say it is good compared to other radios like XH Data or Texan. The shortwave is not that great because the reception is poor on the channels which are not that strong. And also, if you're living in urban area, this radio is not that great for that one. It works great in the open areas where there are not so many buildings. So, coming to the biggest limitation, I would have rated this radio still fine if it wasn't about the battery. So, as you can see over here, I've put a battery in this radio, which I was using, Duracell alkaline, and this radio pronounced the battery dead, like you see over here. This is the battery I was using. Sorry, just let it be. So yeah, as you can see, there's a clock over here, LCD display, and let me turn it on. So this is on. This is All India Radio on medium waves. And just let's see like how long this battery will last. It will just immediately turn off like in a couple of minutes. So because I wanted to show it to you in a single video, see, it just turned off. Because this radio has pronounced the battery is dead. This is the protective cover. Let me take it off. So when battery goes dead, there's a small blink of light. Not blink of light, but there's a small blinking symbol on the top corner. I hope to show you. You see, it's blinking on the top left corner. It shows that the battery is dead. Now let me show you like how the same battery is going to work on my stereo set. So this is my Iowa stereo set, portable cassette player, and the battery goes over here. Now, cassette players, they have more battery consumption because they have moving parts. They have motor in it, they have a lot of movement in it. So this radio claims that it runs for 20 hours on carbon zinc battery, standard carbon zinc battery. And while CS106 has pronounced the battery dead, let's play the same battery in this Walkman. You see a little light over here? This shows that battery is, it's on the medium. The top one is green, which is full, and the last one is emergency. So while CS106 has already pronounced the battery dead, my Walkman shows that the battery is still on medium level. So let me turn on the speaker. You see the cassette is playing fine, and even the buttons like rewind and everything is just doing great. So you see the cassette is over here. This is the rewind, forward, everything is doing great. So I have to like turn on and off the speaker. So you see it's like medium. It's not fully charged, but it's like medium charged. While CS106 has already pronounced it dead. Anyway, so this is the biggest drawback of this radio, that it drains battery. Secondly, your battery is still charged and it will pronounce it dead. The reason is that, let me show you. This radio claims to work on 1.5 volt 2AA batteries. Now this is 1.5 volt battery. After using the battery for a while, the voltage declines, or the potential difference goes down to like 1.3 volts. Sometimes it goes to like 1.2 volts, and then it dies out. Now this radio, I personally feel that it declares the battery dead the moment the potential difference drops to 1.3 volt. Otherwise this battery will not play my stereo and show that the battery is on medium charge. So this is the problem, major problem. Now if you feel that this can be eliminated by using rechargeable batteries, then I will say no, it will not be, because most of the rechargeable batteries, which is NiMH battery, like, or even the rechargeable alkaline battery or Ni cadmium battery, all of them, they provide a potential difference of 1.2 volt. And while this radio already pronounces batteries which drop to 1.3 volt as dead, then I don't feel that the rechargeable batteries will be able to run this radio, because their potential difference is already lesser compared to the regular 1.5 volt battery. But if you are able to buy, I tried to find 1.5 volt AA rechargeable batteries, but they were not available on Amazon. All of them were 1.2 volt or 1.3 volt maximum. So it's a problem. Now you may think that you may use the alternative power source, which is provided over here as USB cable. Let me tell you, when you connect through this USB cable, it causes disruption in the reception. The reception gets static because of the electricity passing through it. The radios, they tend to work better in the reception when it comes to battery, and if you plug them, it doesn't work properly. It gets more static, and I'll be glad to show you, but right now, maybe later. I'll show you on both my the portable radio which I have, and this one as well. Second thing is that this alternative source does not charge your battery. So anyway, like, this is a good radio. The reception is okay. FM is really good. Medium wave is fine, really decent, gets all the station, and shortwave is just okay. It will get you stations, but if you are not living in cities, in urban areas or semi-urban areas, it will be okay, but in cities maybe not, because the reception is not great on this radio. But it is fine enough if you're living in open areas, or if you're going to like go for camping. So I think this is a good radio if you want to go for camping, but again, it will consume a lot of batteries. So here I have like fresh pair of carbon zinc batteries, which I wanted to see that how long the carbon zinc batteries will last, because the Duracell alkaline, they come a little bit expensive compared to the carbon zinc batteries, and if they are not lasting more than 30 hours, I'm not going to spend money on Duracell. I'll just try the carbon zinc batteries, which are a lot cheaper. So this is the fresh pair of carbon zinc battery. You see the display is so bright now. Now even the lights will be on, you see. So
तो उनके लिए भी एक जवाब था, क्योंकि मुझे बहुत कटु शब्द भी सुनने को मिले थे मेरे शौक को लेकर के,
All India
कि अपने
Radio
आप को क्या
on
दिखाना चाहते हो या क्या प्रूव करना
819
चाहते हो कि तुम
kilohertz,
मर्दों के बराबर हो। अब
and this is your daytime medium wave scan. So we do get only two stations in the daytime. One is All India Radio at 819 kilohertz. The other one is All India Radio, which is
तो उसको
digital
हमेशा एक
radio station, TRM broadcast at 666 megahertz. I'll do a nighttime scan later on, but I just wanted to show the battery operation on this radio and the limitation. So yeah, most likely I'll upload a video of nighttime medium wave scan, but I can show you the FM scan, although the FM will be not good at the moment because I'm sitting in the basement, but just give it a try. Alright.
बाद में आते हैं, सबसे पहले मेंटली अपने आप को प्रिपेयर करना होता है.
This is the FM, as you can see, and let's just scan. So we have stations starting from 91 in my region. Sorry, this is the wrong band. This should be it. Yeah. So I have stations that start from like 91. Okay, it's scanning, but not actually getting these stations because I'm in the basement. But let's just see. So it just figured out on like one of the FM station.
करते थे किशोर दा अपने बंगले के एंट्रेंस को चेंज करते रहते थे क्योंकि वो नहीं चाहते.
Alright, so it's just doing fine. I mean, like sitting in the basement and getting an FM station, the strong one, it's still like great. Now, most likely I'm not going to get the shortwave station in the basement, so I'm not going to show you because when I listen here in the basement, I don't get anything on any of my radio on shortwaves unless until I put the real antenna, which I don't want to do it right now. So yeah, this is the data in a scan video of your medium wave on CS106 and the review. The radio is fine if you just like to play with it for, rarely. If you want to listen to it, you can put it in your bag and when you travel and it's okay. But if you want to depend on it, it's not the radio to depend upon. The reception on shortwave is not great. Medium wave is fine, FM is fine, but again, the limitation is the battery. You don't want to drain the battery. It is not good on the rechargeable battery. It drains the regular batteries, it drains the alkaline battery. You cannot play it with the alternative power source because it will create a lot of static if you connect it with the alternative power source. So yeah, this is the problem. Let me show you by connecting it to the alternative power source how it does or perform. So I'm removing the batteries because when you're connecting with the alternative power source, it is recommended that you don't use the batteries. And this is another big problem which I find with this radio is the standing ability, although they have provided this with this small kickstand, but I mostly like to keep my radio on the upright position, and the base is so thin that radio tends to fall. So this is the alternative power source. You see, so much of bright light. And let me turn on the radio. Medium wave. You see, statics will come.
पे बैक करने का सोसाइटी के लिए, तो उसमें
It
मैंने
is fine at
गांव
this
से
moment,
बहुत
but
रूरल एरिया से
I mean,
राइड
like,
करनी शुरू
this is
करी
a very
उत्तर प्रदेश
strong
सरकार के साथ
station,
में जुड़कर
so
बच्चों
there's
को
not a
कुपोषण
lot of
से बचाने
static,
के लिए
but
कुछ हम लोगों ने
usually
प्रोग्राम
there's
चलाए. हम
static.
सभी बदलाव,
And especially on shortwaves, if you're using the alternative power source through cable, electricity, then yeah, sorry for this stupidity, there's a lot of static. So let's scan the FM and see what happens. it is doing fine. Maybe because I checked it on shortwaves last time, and using the alternative power source through the cable, it creates a lot of static, and it's normal that happens. But I prefer battery because it's a portable radio. I don't want to like connect it with cable, and static is a real thing. I mean, like, it may not show right now because the stations which I'm trying they are the strongest stations, and the weaker ones, they just get cancelled because of the static, and especially on shortwaves. So the verdict on this radio is that you can use it. I mean, if you're using the radio rarely, put it in your bag and forget it, and just keep a new pair of batteries. Otherwise, this radio is just okayish. If you're buying it for more than $10 or $12, not a fair deal you have received. This radio should cost like around $10, which is the actual price if you're buying it from AliExpress. But if you're buying it from Amazon or elsewhere, and if you are buying it for like more than $15 or $14, then this is not the radio for you. It's okay. I'll just still stick to my XH data for everyday listening. Thank you very much for watching this video. Goodbye.